Hello everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building in Del Sol Valley, and that's the world that came with the Get Famous expansion pack, and it's been such a long time since I've built here in that world. It's basically, normally it's just not the style that I'm going for, and therefore I just tend to not build here, but I realized I still have a lot missing for my save file in this world, and therefore I thought, okay, I'm gonna give it a go and build here. And yeah, this is what I'm doing here. So this house here is for Vanessa Juong. She lives here on that lot here by default. I just bulldozed her house and rebuilt something different, and I'm pretty sure I didn't pronounce her name correctly, but it's that actress who lives here and who's a little bit struggling. And yeah, so I think she's an, I don't know how, like an upcomer. I don't know how it's exactly called, but you know, like she wants to be an actress, but she's not really had the right opportunities for that yet, I think. And so she's still at the beginning of her career, and for me it feels like she's a little bit struggling with that, and therefore I thought I'm gonna build her the house for that kind of vibe. So everything is a little bit like mismatchy and also a little bit run down, but not too much. I think it's at a like nice level, everything. And maybe if you play here in that house and maybe with that sim, or maybe you have your own sim, you can maybe just change some items while you play here and just, you know, make them look nicer or anything. So that was my main idea I had for the house, and I'm super happy how it turned out. Because actually the past couple of days, I wasn't really that much inspired when I was building. I really was in the mood to build, but everything that I built was just not, I don't know, I didn't like how it looked. It looked weird. And therefore, yeah, I was a little bit disappointed because I just couldn't get everything, like I couldn't get the houses to work. And yeah, the strange thing is that, yeah, I started like the next day again with building something, but then I like went to Del Sol Valley and built there, and that is super weird because I never built there, and like suddenly the house that comes up there is looking nice. And that is super weird. But yeah, sometimes you just have those days where it's just not working out and everything, like I just wasn't happy with how the items look that I used, and I don't know, I didn't like that. But I guess everyone has those days sometimes, like yeah, with building, and you know. But anyways, so back to the build. I used this blue wallpaper, which is from Spa Day actually, and I think the color suits the house pretty nicely. And I also added those brick details, which are from the debug menu, and yeah, it's also inspired by a picture from Pinterest. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, it's highly inspired actually by that picture. I think the front of the house looks pretty much the same. Yeah, so the picture is linked down in the description box as per usual on my Pinterest inspiration list. So if you want to see that, just check it out there. And yeah, here I am working a little bit on the floor plan, and I kept that actually in. So if you like watching that, I don't know, you can tell me in the comments if you want to see more of floor plans in the future, like how I do them and everything. Because here it was okay, it didn't took that much time. But sometimes I struggle so much with the floor plans, so yeah, then you would just watch me like 5 minutes struggling with the floor plan, like sped up 5 minutes, you know. And yeah, I don't know, I don't think that would be interesting to watch, but here it went okay, I think. So I don't know, tell me if you want to see more of that. I would love to know. Yeah. And now I'm doing the landscaping and the whole exterior stuff, and I took inspiration by the house, which is right next to this one, and I saw this fence there in the front yard, and I absolutely adored it. I think it looked perfect there, and it was really, I don't know, I liked it. And so I used it as well. It's from the debug menu from base game. And yeah, I'm just adding similar trees, which are like here in the surrounding area, because I really want this house to like fit in. And I think I achieved that pretty nicely. The landscaping is definitely something totally different than my usual landscaping. And as you can see, I'm using just a lot of debug items for that. yeah, basically because those are the items which are also in the surrounding areas. And I thought, well, this is the best for this house. And yeah, so therefore I'm just adding a lot of cacti. Is that the plural? I hope so. Yeah, but you know, and succulents and everything, those kinds of items or plants. And yeah, I think it turned out really nicely. I really like how it looked, and yeah. And also, the new kits came out yesterday, I think. Both of them are just Creative Sim kits. And at first I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna buy them because it's not that, like, the stuff of them is not that interesting to me. And I'm a builder. I don't do Creative Sim. And yeah, so therefore I didn't thought that I would buy them. But I've seen some reviews everywhere, like on YouTube I watched some, and I can say now I actually think they look pretty nice, and I really want to have them now, but yeah, maybe I will get them in the next days because I just can't, you know, I want to complete my I don't like it if my game is not completed, if I don't have any, like if something is missing and the collection is not completed. You know, I'm probably not the only one who feels like that, and yeah, I spend way too much money on The Sims for those kind, because of those reasons, you know, the luxury party stuff pack. I would never gotten that pack if it weren't for the complete collection. But yeah, but if you got that kit, tell me what you think about it, if you like it, if you think it's worth buying, because I know that $5 is a lot of money for those few items, but I don't know, I'm actually not that, I'm happy with the kits, so I like the kits. I know that a lot of people are really not that happy about them, but I like them. I just wish we would get some stuff packs as well, because ever since they announced the kits, there are no new stuff packs or anything coming, and just, yeah, just kits. But that's just how it is, I think. It's okay for me. It's new content, and you know, I'm always up for new content. Yeah. But anyway, so here I'm decorating the backyard a little bit. So there is definitely not much going on in the backyard. I placed down this truck here, and I thought, yeah, I don't know if Vanessa is really in the mood for, like, if she's driving a truck or anything. I'm not sure. But I just wanted to place one down there because there's a garage and it just made sense. And I also played around with the terrain paint a little bit, and I really like how that looked and how it turned out. So yeah, I just decided that I'm gonna make the back of the house like the driveway for that, because this lot here, the front, it doesn't touch this like the road, and this drives me crazy. This looks so weird because, like, you know, you cannot really place anything there because there's just, I don't know. I just tried to make it look similar like the lot on the side, on the right side here. Just, I don't know. I was actually quite impressed with those debug houses which are here in this world, in this neighborhood. I was super impressed with that. I don't know. I didn't expect them to be that detailed and everything, but I just kind of tried to make it look similar like the one on the side. So yeah, and now I'm decorating the interior. Yeah, I decided to add a little seating area on the outside there as well in the front, just because I think it's warm here and they probably want to sit sometimes on the outside. I don't know. There are also like 2 long chairs in the backyard, just because, yeah, I guess it's hot here and you probably want that. And while I was editing the video, I actually thought like a little kiddie pool would have been perfect here. Like, you know, those things we got from Seasons. I think they would be perfect here because they kind of have the vibe that I was going for. And yeah, I just didn't thought about placing them here. I did thought about placing a pool, but it just wouldn't, I don't know, it didn't fit everything. Like, you know, the struggling actors kind of style. You wouldn't have a pool if you are just struggling with your career at the moment. I think so, at least. But yeah, so interior, here we are decorating the living room. And this is the room, like when you come in the front door, then there's directly this living room, and I used those armchairs and the couch from City Living, and they are a little bit run down. I don't know if you can see that. And I used them in the blue swatch, and I think it looks pretty nice. And the rug here is from, not City Living, wait, how is that called? Get Famous. Yeah, actually the rugs from Get Famous, they have pretty nice swatches, but I just never look at them because, you know, I don't know, that's something which happens a lot to me, like all the rug swatches, they are just, I don't know, there are so many which I never use because I just don't think about them, and I should change that and try to be more open about new rug colors, but anyways, yeah. So you can see I added a fireplace because there's a chimney on the exterior, so that it like kind of fits. And there is also a little TV, and yeah, I thought that TV kind of fit as well because it's the right size and it looks not like the best TV and most expensive one. And yeah, also the floor that I'm using here is also from Get Famous because I really liked how it looked. Like it has this rundown thing, some scratches and everything, and that was just perfect. Yeah. So here's a little like entry area, I would say. I'm adding like 2 dressers here and yeah, I think a shelf with some books as well. And I'm using those curtains all over the whole house. They are from Base Game. We got them with the recent update. Like they changed the swatches of them and I'm so happy about that because look at them, they look beautiful. And yeah, I'm still not over that Base Game update they gave us. I'm not over that. I love those. This update was just huge and amazing. Definitely one of the best updates they made so far, I think. Yeah. So now I'm just cluttering up those 2 dressers a little bit, and yeah, I'm adding those magazines everywhere because I thought, I don't know, I just think that actors might read magazines. I don't know why I have this in my mind, something like that, but it's just, I don't know, it made sense for me to place down magazines somewhere. I don't know. And yeah, there's also a bookshelf here, and yeah. What else am I adding? I think I'm adding a mirror and also another like fake seating area. Like your Sims cannot really sit on it. And yeah, you will see that in a second. I'm using this modular furniture, which is from the Dream Home Decorator pack. And I'm just placing an ottoman on top of that just to make it look like you can sit there. But your Sims, actually, I'm not sure if it's functional. Can your Sims sit on that? I don't know. I didn't playtest at this part here, but the rest is playtested, so everything else is functional. So yeah, so I think I'm just adding a rug here and then we should go on to the next room because I think I've talked about like everything you can see here actually in that room. But also one thing which was super helpful for building here is the tool mod because it has this, or Better Build By, I don't know, one of those 2 from Twisted Maxi, I think it's Better Build By, has this delete protection thing which you can enable and disable and everything. And the thing is, when I'm like, you probably know that bug. When you paint a wallpaper somewhere, then suddenly items disappear. And that is so annoying. And yeah, like, no, I don't like this bug. It's really annoying. But with the tool mod, you have this feature that you can like click and then it's, you disabled the whole deleting thing. And then you can place the wallpaper and then you can just cross it off again and then you can delete the items again and everything, but they won't be automatically deleted, and that is amazing. I'm just so happy that this feature exists. Yeah, so anyways, we are decorating the kitchen right now and trying to figure out how everything like should look here. So the kitchen, I'm actually using this Base Game kitchen, which I don't think I've used that much. It's just, normally it just doesn't fit. Also, it's a Base Game one and the texture of it, it's not the best, and therefore I'm a little bit like not using it that much. But the fridge and the stove that I'm using are also a little bit run down and they look to me like they are not the most modern and the most expansive things, but I still like how they look and they kind of fit here. And also the chairs, the bar stools, they're a little bit run down and they don't fit perfectly, and that's exactly the kind of vibe I was going for, just having everything a little bit mismatched because she's a struggling actress and therefore maybe she probably doesn't have the money to get everything new, and so probably all the items are just a little bit like from here and there and just thrown together, but I still like how it looks. I think it's okay. I think the vibe is, I think I catch the vibe perfectly. Yeah. So now I'm just adding this clutter box here on top of the fridge. And one thing which I don't like about this kitchen is the lighting, because those Dream Home Decorator cabinets are just, I don't know, the lighting. Why do they have different colors? This is really, yeah, I don't like that. But anyways, here I'm adding another little hallway and also some closet. Or one closet. Because it's just, I don't know. I think when she's an actress, she might need a lot of space for her clothes or anything. Or maybe she doesn't, but it's just what I was thinking. And yeah, I don't know. Also, the room was a little bit too big, so I wanted to make it just a little bit smaller. Oh my god, pronunciation is not going well today. But yeah, anyways. So I also decided to give her a hedgehog. Hedgehog? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know. I think it's such a, like, when you're from, like, you know, the word for hedgehog in German is just, it's super short and simple, and it's so weird to have that super long word in English. So it's weird for me to pronounce that because it feels wrong, but it's the right name. I know that, but yeah. At first I wanted to give her a cat or a dog or something like that, but then I thought, okay, she's really focused on acting and everything, so she probably doesn't have the time for a little animal that much. So I thought that this hedgehog here maybe doesn't need that much attention, like, of course, some attention. And if I would have a hedgehog at my home, I think I would give him my full attention, because those animals are just so cute and super adorable. And yeah, but anyways, here's the it's the dining room, yeah. And I also placed down some pictures on the wall, which are like movie posters. They are all over the whole house, and I thought maybe they are like pictures where she played in the movies, or where she like wish she played with. I don't know, something like that. And now I'm doing the bathroom, and there is actually another bathroom upstairs. So there are two bathrooms, and yeah, upstairs there is just a shower. Downstairs here is the shower tub combo. And yeah, the bathroom is also a little bit mismatched, and you can see I'm using those counters which are from City Living, and they are a little bit run down, and I think that looks pretty nicely and fits everything. And yeah, so next to this bathroom here I'm having a little laundry room. So yeah, actually the whole house is quite big, but yeah, I don't know, I think I used the space pretty nicely. Yeah, but there's space for 2 Sims in total also. I haven't said that yet. So it's supposed to be for this Vanessa Juong girl, which I still don't know how to pronounce her name, but yeah, for her. And maybe like you want to marry her to someone, or I don't know, just yeah, so there's space for 2 Sims here, or you can just have anyone else living here. That's also okay. I'm actually not too sure if this house here is a 20 by 30 lot or 40 by 30, but I actually think it's a 40 by 30 because the landscaping, the exterior was huge. Yeah, I think it's a 40 by 30. Now that I'm seeing it, I think it is. If I'm wrong, that's kind of weird now, but I think that's what it is. So, and now I am doing the garage. So I really wanted to have this garage like a garage, because I know that some people just place a garage door on the exterior, and then the interior is just like, I don't know, something totally different, like a living room or something, kitchen, I don't know, or bedroom. But I want to have it realistic, and I don't know, that's just not what I like for my build. So therefore, that's what I like. Yeah, I decided to make it a real garage, and I thought that she has her equipment here, or not equipment, you don't really need that much equipment as an actor, I think. But this video station thing, I'm not sure how that is called. I think it's a video station, yeah. It came with Get Famous, and I thought it's kind of useful for her, so maybe she records some videos here, or like take care of her followers. And I also placed down a drone, just because it helps with the whole acting career, I think, and yeah, or like with gaining success and everything. So I placed those items here, and there is also a punching bag and this other thing where I have no idea how it's called in English. You know, the sport item, yeah. And I placed down 2 guitars in the living room as well, because I remembered, wait a second, sometimes you need to play the guitar when you're an actor, like in the acting career. And yeah, because the Get Famous pack is something I played a little bit, just a little bit. But when I got that pack, I was still playing sometimes, and yeah, now I'm not playing anymore, but back then I did sometimes. Yeah, so here is the little backyard area, or just like the, I don't know, is it a patio? I think so. Yeah, just some chairs and this barbecue, which is from Jungle Adventure, because it's not the best barbecue, but it is a barbecue, so I just thought it fits here. And now we are upstairs, so there's not a separate bedroom, it's just everything open up here, but I thought it's okay since there's just one sim, and yeah. But you can easily just turn that into 2 separate bedrooms as well if you want to. So you can just drag 2 walls there and just have it differently. I think that's also like not a problem at all. I think that should be fine. But I just thought, yeah, 1 room is enough up here, like just 1 big room. And there you can also see the little bathroom, which I'm decorating in the end. But first I'm decorating the bed area, like the sleeping area. And I think it turned out pretty nicely. I like the colors here, and the lighting, which is just coming through the window right now, looks beautiful, I think. So yeah, the bed that I'm using is from City Living, and it's also a little bit run down, and I really like that. I think that looks nice. Yeah, and also some movie posters again, just to have the movie vibe everywhere. Yeah. And I think I'm adding another mirror up here, so there are plenty of mirrors in that house, but I just thought it kind of makes sense because she's an actress, and yeah, so she needs mirrors. And yeah, like any actor, like if you're in the acting career, you might need mirrors just to practice acting. I think you need a mirror for that. Yeah. So here is another desk area. So downstairs there's the whole video station thing, and I thought upstairs here she maybe could have a laptop or a computer or anything, or just, yeah, a desk. So I didn't place down a computer or anything here, just some decoration pieces, and if you want to have a laptop or anything, you can just place it here. So I thought that's nice. And also a bookshelf, and yeah, just some decoration pieces. And I think then we are finished almost. So there's just the bathroom missing, actually. And yeah, so I really do hope that you had fun watching this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. That would really help me out. And if you want to, you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, because that also helps me out a lot. And then you can download the build as well from the gallery. My ID is sunnysimsieyt, and you can find the tray files on my Patreon. And both of that is linked down in the description box. You can find that there if you want to have the direct link to my builds. I always include that in the description box. Sometimes it takes a day or 2 until I realize I have to add that there, but usually I think about it. Yeah, but then thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!